Nobody knows me. Going
What's up guys, it's Braden from Overland Outfitters, and today I wanted to show you this sweet build that we did in our shop. It's for our customer Andrew Let's Adventure on Instagram if you want to follow him. But I'm super stoked to show you everything that we've done to this truck because it's really cool. It's a banger. So basically the main bulk of what we've done is armor, suspension, wheels, tires, lighting, all that kind of normal stuff. So starting with the armor, we have a C4 hybrid front bumper. It's got a Smittybilt waterproof winch in it, and then Baja Designs lights, as you can see. Going along the side, we have some calorie raised 0 degree filler plate sliders. They're bolt-on, which I really like for these newer trucks, so you don't have to weld onto a frame and kill your warranty. So in the back, he has a CBI dual swing out bumper with the tables and all the jazz, the high clearance ones, so we cut the bed sides for it. For wheels, he's running 35-inch tires. We did all the clearancing, we tubbed the front, we cut the fender wells, all the stuff that you'd normally have to do to run a 35-inch tire. So the tires are a Toyo Open Country AT3 on a fuel rim, and that basically covers wheels, tires, and armor. Then to get underneath the truck, the suspension is where we put a lot of time and effort into. So we have a JD lower pivot kit, which is, to me, the best way to clear 35s because it moves the axle forward. So we got that with the higher clearance skid in the center, and then JD fabrication long travel. So it's a plus 2¼ kit. It gives around 13 inches of travel. He's got King 8-inch coilovers with King single tube free bleed bypasses. So that means that instead of having the clicking noise from all the bypass tubes, it's just totally silent, and you can adjust the single zone in the center of the bypass, which is really cool for ride comfort. In the back, he's running the Archive Garage shock relocation, which gives him a bunch more room for a bigger shock. So he's running a 14-inch King smooth body in the back with the adjusters and Deaver stage 3 leaf springs. And that's because he's got the camper and a bunch of weight in the back. So the stage 3 keeps his ride level perfect with the weight that he carries. He also has King hydro bumps in the back, just using their stock mounting kit, and is really sweet because with a lot of weight, you don't really want to run spring under because it gets a little too soft and a lot of body roll. So with the spring over, it holds the weight better. And then because he's going to hit the bump stops, the hydro bumps just keep everything in control. So it's a pretty dialed setup, honestly. So for the drivetrain, he's got the JD Fabrication 934 CV axles, which allow for a lot more articulation than a standard setup, and it's way stronger, which is sweet, especially when you're running bigger tires and start to wheel and everything. And then in the center, he's running ARB locker, as well as in the back. So front and back, ARB lockers and 529 gears, which is great for the amount of weight and the size tire that he's running. He is a manual transmission, so the 529s also just work really well with that transmission. For electrical, he's running the ARB compressor, which controls his lockers as well as lets him air up his tires. And then as far as switches go, he's controlling everything with an S-Pod. He has 2 of the little unit things, so you can have up to 8 accessories. That controls all the lights, all the stuff that he has, which is a lot. So the snorkel on this truck is a 1-up snorkel. He went with that one for the really tight, like a lot of them kind of stick up crazy and you can hook them on branches and stuff. So he went with this one. It's a lot tighter, has a sleeker look. The biggest reason that you go with the snorkel though, when you're running 35s, is when you don't have the inner fender liner anymore because we had to cut the body, then the air intake is basically right there getting blasted with dirt and mud. So with the snorkel, you don't have to worry about that anymore. So the sweet thing about this build is that it's really clean looking. So you're not a cop magnet, but it's actually really capable, especially for BC. It will be able to do lots of the wheeling we have with all the lockers, 35s, all that stuff. It has really good articulation. So it can do a lot of our trails in BC. And then if he ever goes into a higher speed area, the long travel is just gonna blast. As fast as you'd want to take a camper anyway. So for an overland setup, it's super capable, but for a super capable truck, it's really comfortable to camp in. So it's a really cool truck. I'm really stoked on it. The mods never stop. It's a never ending thing, but I know that he really wants to get to 37s, and we're gonna be doing a bunch of frame reinforcements, a rear skid, like a custom setup. We're gonna be doing a bunch more involved custom fabrication work on this truck. So I'm super excited for that. So stay tuned because I'm sure we'll be doing some more videos of this truck. Basically, we tuned the shocks on this truck and I needed to test it, and we wanted to do a video of this truck anyway. And we're just like coming up Eagle, and this snow, man, is so slippery, and I'm stuck in this ditch in a customer's truck. Oh man. At least I know he has everything I need. We out! We're out! Thank goodness. Things got a little spicier than we were hoping for just to test the customer's truck in the snow, and I'm just not into going to the top. So we're just gonna spin it around here, head back down, call it a day. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the walk around. This truck is a beast. It's actually insane. It's really cool to actually get to test it out myself, but also a little terrifying. So I'm just gonna stop here. While we're ahead, we're gonna turn around, go back down, and thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Thank you. Bye.